What's up, everyone? We in Effect Hardcore. We're here with two members of Ignite. Can you introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band?
Hey, my name's Brett. I play bass in Ignite.
I'm Craig. I play drums.
Okay, you guys are currently on your tour that wraps up tomorrow in Philly. You started out on June 4th. Looks like you started somewhere around the Midwest Chicago area.
Exactly.
You talk about how the tour has been so far, how the shows have been, and your experience so far with it.
We haven't played some of these places in a long time. Chicago, last time we were there with Strike Anywhere with Comeback Kid, like 12, 13 years ago. All the shows have been awesome. And then we were lucky enough to get on some really big festivals in Canada with Face to Face, and that was awesome. There's like 3,000 people out near Quebec City, and then the next night, Montreal? Yeah, next night was Montreal, same lineup, awesome. So big shows, small club shows, everything's been really good. All the crowds have been great.
Anything memorable besides the crowds? Or anything like funny stories or anything along the way?
We're in this wild motorhome here called Bandwagon, and it's awesome when it's sits still. It's a little shaky when you're driving, but
There's not a lot of suspension in the back.
well, we're not pulling a trailer, so the back's really stiff. So anyways, sleeping while driving has been a challenge.
All right. Next up, what I saw, you guys, I think it was announced today. You got a bunch of European dates coming up.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, great.
Let's see. We finish tomorrow in Philadelphia. We go home for about a week and a half, and then we go to Europe for about 2 weeks. I think we start in Holland.
Yeah.
And we do pretty much festivals the whole time, I think.
Okay.
We got
The motorcycle gang coming
the
out.
motorcycle gang coming by.
And then what's kind of like odd, well not odd, but there's like a break in that tour where it's like July 6th and then it's like you come home for almost like 3 weeks.
Well, it's two tours. They put it up on the same tour coaster, so they can promote all the shows at the same time. But it's basically two tours. It's one for 7 dates. We do 5 festivals and 2 club shows at the end of June, beginning of July. Then we go home for like almost 2 weeks, and then we fly back for like a longer run. So
What I saw on the second end of the tour is like there's like almost like couple little stretches where there's like days, like open dates, I guess. Like there's like it's not just like one day, it's like 3-4 days in a row.
yeah.
Are those like looking to fill, or just like that's like for your vacation purposes?
Some of them will get filled, some of them will leave it open. We got some weekday shows with the Offspring out there, so we were doing festivals on the weekends, weekday shows with the Offspring, and then trying to fill in the rest, trying to fill in these gaps. So it's always a challenge in the summer because you have a lot of no-play clauses from festivals, or you don't want to hit A markets in the summer because it doesn't make sense. A lot of people are on holiday or just going to festivals, so it gets to be a bit of a challenge sometimes filling in dates in the summer.
So any gaps, we're probably going to go on vacation.
Yeah, we
Okay.
like the beach.
I guess from other fans like myself would say is the last album, it took a long time. Zoli was doing stuff with Pennywise,
Yeah.
and it's been 3 years now since the war against you. Like, where are you at? Are this new songs written? Are you guys even touching that subject yet, or where are you at with that?
We demo stuff all the time, so we want to get something recorded this year. Probably either an EP or even a 7-inch with a couple extra songs. We want to get something out. It'd be nice to get something out soon, and I think putting a whole full length together isn't the ideal choice right now. I think it'd be better to get a few songs out.
How many do you have in the tank right now, and like what's a realistic, like time? 5 songs. And when do you think? When would you like it to be out?
Before the end of the year would be ideal.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have been at this since 1993.
Yep.
With the band, and basically what keeps you guys going? It's been a long time, a lot of buses. You were saying it's like hard to sleep on the bus when the bus is moving. Why are you still doing this 26 years later?
It's still fun.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we're lucky we get to go out and play these venues. You go play Berlin, you go and play Jakarta, you go and play Chicago, you go and play Sao Paulo, you play all these different places, and people still come out. A lot of these places we still sell out, and we're just lucky to be able to get to do music.
And you get to go hang out with all your friends all over the world.
Yeah.
What I like to ask the bands that have been around as long as you have is, what are like some of your proudest moments with doing the band, doing the music over the years? It's like, a lot of experiences you come across. So is it like records that you put out, or is it like, certain, just what is it that you think back when, let's say it'll be, when it's said and done, like what things will you be the most proud of?
It's interesting, like, because we go home and we have our normal life at home, pay your bills, do your thing, and then you forget how much that you connect with people, how much your songs and the music you've written has connected with people, and people come up at these festivals and say, oh my gosh, this is my favorite album of all time. And I'm not talking about just like punk records, you know, this is people telling us that we're their favorite band of all time, or we've gotten so many military guys from overseas saying that, you know, we helped them make it through, you know, when they were over fighting and stuff. It's crazy. You forget how much music can connect with people, and how the music that we've made, how lucky that we've been to have such a big impact on people's lives. For me, that's I always forget about that until people tell me. You know?
Yourself?
More specifically, Our Darkest Days, our best records. A lot of people think that's one of the greatest records, the greatest hardcore records of all time. And it's kept us going for a long time, and we still play most of the album live, and people still sing along, they still cry, they still get emotional about it. It's a nice feeling.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. And it's like, a lot of times bands in any genre, people really like their first record a lot, or their second record, and like ours was like our fourth or fifth record that people, it was cool because the most songs we get asked to play live are the stuff within the last 10 years, you know, or in whatever, last 2 records anyways. So I'm thankful for that we've just been able to still write relevant music that people really appreciate. It's cool.
Well, that's all I got, man.
Awesome.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks buddy.